Congressman, can you talk about the health care reform bill that's being considered in the House?
As has become the norm in this Congress, this piece of legislation is being rushed through. The more you find out that's in it, the more people will dislike what is being attempted. What we have is a situation where they want to experiment with our health care system, and I think the American public are going to react very poorly when they find out what's in this bill. I've got a pledge in front of me. It was presented to my office, and I intend to sign it. It's a responsible health care reform pledge, and what it says is, I, Denny Rehberg, pledge to my constituents and to the American people that I will not vote to enact any health care reform package that, 1, I have not read personally in its entirety, and 2, has not been available in its entirety to the American people on the internet for at least 72 hours so that they can read it too. The problem is, this is about 1,300 pages. This is not necessarily the version that's going to be voted on. It's the one that's being debated at this time. And there is always that opportunity for something to be slipped in. There were some that criticized my statement that we didn't have time to read the stimulus bill. In fact, they went so far as to say, look, it's not War and Peace. Well, I guess it was. Because if now you go back and look at that legislation, those same people are suggesting, isn't it wrong that Christopher Dodd, senator from Connecticut, slipped in an amendment to require the AIG executives to receive their full bonuses. Well, that wasn't in the bill as it was presented. It was slipped in. It's important for these kinds of things to be on the internet for full public disclosure. At that time, we passed a resolution suggesting 48 hours that people would be able to look at that legislation for that period of time. It was not done. The same with the cap and tax. It was pushed through very quickly. So I have this 1,300-page bill. I think the people of America have the right and should have the opportunity to see it in its entirety as it's going to be voted on, so congressmen and women will have to go back and answer to their constituency. So I'm going to, at this time, sign this pledge. My signature is affixed.